Welcome back to another 21 Pilots video. With the 15th anniversary of the band's first album coming up, I thought it'd be fun to make a video stating why I personally think 21 Pilots has made the biggest impact on the music industry, especially in the 2010s. Disclaimer, this video was full of my opinions and my thoughts. I know a lot of people might not agree with me, but that's perfectly fine. This is all in good fun, celebrating a band that's unique and impactful in so many ways. Let's dive right in. One of the defining characteristics of 21 Pilots is their extraordinary fan base, affectionately called the Skeleton Clique, or the Clique for short. This group isn't just your average fandom, it's a dynamic, highly engaged community that bridges the gap between casual listeners and die-hard devotees. 21 Pilots has managed to make their fans feel like an essential part of their journey, creating something much bigger than just a musical act. The Skeleton Clique is more than just a group of fans, it's a global community bound by sharing passion, creativity, and a love for storytelling. At its core, the Clique thrives on connection, not just to the band, but to one another. Fans often describe their involvement in the fandom as the feeling of belonging, a place where people from all walks of life can come together and share their interpretations, experiences, and emotions. One reason for this is the band's willingness to meet their fans halfway. Tyler Joseph and Josh Dunn actively cultivate a sense of reciprocity, where fans aren't just spectators, they're collaborators in the art of the story that is the 21 Pilots creates. From cryptic messages to interactive lore, fans feel like they're contributing to something much larger than themselves. Let's start with inclusivity. It's rare to find a band that appeals so strongly to both radio listeners and those who spend hours dissecting lyrics and theories. 21 Pilots does just that. Their ability to balance accessibility with depth means that there's something for everyone. If you're a casual listener, songs like Stressed Out or Ride are easy to enjoy with their catchy beats and relatable lyrics. But if you're someone who thrives on complexity, the deeper meanings and hidden messages within their albums, particularly in their works of Trench and Blurryface, offer endless material to analyze. This duality is part of what makes the Skeleton Clique so unique. It's a space where casual fans and hardcore theorists coexist harmoniously. Whether you're there for a surface level enjoyment or diving into intricate lore, you're welcome. They have it all. That inclusivity builds a strong sense of community that many fandoms lack. Speaking of lore, the Skeleton Clique takes fan engagement to a whole new level. 21 Pilots doesn't just release music, they create entire worlds. During the Trench album era, fans were introduced to Dima, a dystopian society controlled by oppressive bishops. This narrative wasn't delivered through a straightforward explanation, it was woven into the music. Music videos, album art, and external ARG-style websites. It became a puzzle for fans to unravel together. The lore's brilliance lies in its openness to interpretation. While there are clear themes like mental health struggles, freedom, and resistance, there's no singular right way to understand it. This ambiguity creates and invites fans to craft their own theories, sparking creativity and discussion within the fandom. During the Trench era, fans embraced the visual aesthetic of yellow tape, symbolizing their connection to the story of Dima and the Banditos. This wasn't just a cool trend, it was a way to visually connect with the band's narrative. People dressed up, created art, and even designed costumes inspired by the characters and themes of the albums. For many, it felt like being a part of a movement rather than just a fandom. The Skeleton Clique is a creative powerhouse inspired by the band's music and the band's lore. Fans produce art, music, videos, and theories that enrich the community. From fan-made animations to cosplay, the Clique thrives on reinterpretation and reinvention. This creativity is encouraged by the band, who often feature their art on their social media platforms or integrate fan-created visuals into their projects. Take fan theories for instance. The entire forums, Reddit threads, and YouTube channels are dedicated to unraveling the mysteries of 21 Pilots' music and lore. Take I, for example. Fans have proposed elaborate explanations for everything from the origins of Dima to the symbolism of the bishops. This collective creativity not only keeps the fandom engaged, but also strengthens the sense of camaraderie among fans. Another factor that sets the Skeleton Clique apart is how the band interacts with fans during live performance. The concerts are more than just shows. They're immersive experiences that feel like a celebration of the Clique itself. Take, for example, the Bandito tour. Fans were encouraged to wear yellow, colors associated with the album's narrative, turning every venue into a sea of glowing symbols and colorful vibes. The band also included interactive moments like Tyler Joseph's iconic crowd walks, or moments where fans held up platforms for the duo to perform on in the middle of the audience. These acts weren't just stunts, they were gestures of trust and unity between the band and their fans. Even outside of concerts, 21 Pilots continues to engage with their fans. The mysterious letters from Clancy during the Trench era kept fans on their toes, deciphering codes and piecing together clues. These puzzles felt like a personal invitation from the band to participate in their storytelling, blurring the line between art and audience. Finally, what makes the Skeleton Clique truly extraordinary is its heart. This isn't a fandom driven solely by hype, but built on genuine connection and shared experiences. Many fans have found solace in the band's music, using it as a source of comfort during difficult times. The clique amplifies this support, offering a safe space for people to express their feelings, share their struggles, and find understanding. The band's focus on themes like mental health, self-discovery, and resilience resonates deeply with fans, who often see their own stories reflected in the music. This sense of relatability strengthens the bond between the band and their audience, creating a relationship that goes beyond music. The Skeleton Clique isn't just a fan base, it's a testament to the power of art and connection. Through their creativity, inclusivity, and engagement, 21 Pilots has built something truly special, a community that feels like home to millions around the world. Now, let's talk about their live shows. If you've ever been to a 21 Pilots concert, or even just seen videos, you know it's an unforgettable experience. Their performances are immersive, emotional, and filled with surprises that make every fan feel like they're part of something magical. During the Clancy World Tour, they created a moment where Tyler Joseph and Josh Dunn would venture into the audience. Fans would part the sea of bodies and form a hole in the crowd to let the band perform on platforms held up by the audience itself. This moment, repeated at every show, symbolized the unique trust and connection between the band and their fans. It's the kind of experience that cements memories for a lifetime. And if that wasn't enough, their concerts are filled with iconic moments. Tyler climbing on stage props, Josh's backflips, and even the duo's signature drum off. The energy they bring to every performance is unmatched. Beyond the concerts, 21 Pilots have mastered the art of engagement through puzzles and ARGs. The Trench era introduced fans to Dima, a dystopian world ruled by the enigmatic bishops. This story wasn't handed to fans outright. It was hidden in music videos, cryptic letters, and secret websites. For instance, fans discovered a website filled with letters from a fictional character named Clancy. Every letter contained hidden codes that, when deciphered, revealed deeper layers into the story. Solving these puzzles became a collaborative effort from the fandom, drawing fans closer together. This level of interactivity isn't something you see with many artists. It's like being part of an ongoing treasure hunt, where every new release offers clues to the larger story. And the best part? The band doesn't even spoon-feed the answers, leaving fans to piece together themselves, fostering endless discussions and theories. One of the most striking aspects of 21 Pilots is their outright refusal to be confined to a traditional genre label. Many artists dabble in different styles, but few manage to seamlessly weave them together like 21 Pilots does. Their ability to blend elements of hip-hop, rock, pop, alternative, electronic, and acoustic into a cohesive sound is nothing short of remarkable. Each album serves as a testament to their versatility. For instance, Scaled and Icy presents a pop-forward sound that feels brighter and more polished compared to their earlier work. On the surface, it seems like a departure, a colorful, upbeat collection of tracks that contrast sharply with the moodiness of Trench or Blurryface. But dig a little deeper and you'll find the same hallmarks of 21 Pilots' identity: introspective lyrics, layered production, and an intricate storytelling. This ability to evolve stylistically while staying true to their core resonates deeply with fans. Albums like Blurryface and Trench highlight their darker, more introspective side. Blurryface captures the universal struggle with insecurity and self-identity through songs like Stressed Out, which became an anthem for a generation grappling with the transition from youth to adulthood. Meanwhile, Trench dives even further, creating a world that symbolizes the battle with mental health and the search for freedom. These projects showcase their range, not just musically but emotionally, and reinforce their reputation as boundary-pushing artists. Their music isn't just a fusion of genres, it's a fusion of emotions and ideas that defies categorization. One minute they're delivering hard-hitting rap verses, the next they're crooning over a ukulele. Somehow it all works, and that fluidity keeps their sound fresh and compelling. A significant part of 21 Pilots' appeals in Tyler Joseph's songwriting. His lyrics aren't just words set to music, they're stories, confessions, and reflections that strike deeply in personal, universal accord. His ability to articulate heavy themes such as anxiety, depression, purpose, and social pressure sets him apart as a lyricist. Take Car Radio, for example. On the surface, it tells the seemingly mundane story of someone losing their car radio to a robber. But beneath that, it's a profound meditation on the discomfort and silence of the struggle to face one's own thoughts. Tyler's lyrics tap into a common fear, the unease that comes with introspection. The song resonates because it takes a simple scenario and turns it into a metaphor for the human condition. Another standout track, Neon Gravestones, critiques society's tendency to romanticize tragedy and glorify loss. It's an unflinching commentary on the way we handle mental health and the culture surrounding celebrity deaths. Instead of glamorizing despair, the song urges listeners to value life and support one another. Lines like, "Promise me this, if I lose to myself, you won't mourn a day, and you'll move on to someone else," deliver a powerful message that's both sobering and helpful. Even their lighter songs carry weight. Tracks like House of Gold might seem playful with its ukulele-driven melody, but its heartfelt promise to care for a loved one. This balance of earnestness and playfulness gives their lyrics an enduring quality that continues to resonate with fans. 21 Pilots music doesn't just speak to listeners, it reaches out and pulls them into an emotional journey. This connection is one reason the fans are so deeply loyal and engaged. Songs like Goners and Trees are a prime example of their emotional impact. Goner is a raw, vulnerable expression of belonging and struggle, building to an explosive climax. Fans often describe the experience of hearing it live as overwhelming, with Tyler's impassioned delivery drawing tears from the crowd. Similarly, Trees, often used as the closing song for their concerts, becomes a collective emotional release. The energy and emotion of the performance combined with the participation of the audience creates a moment of pure connection between the band and their fans. But it's not all heavy. Tracks like Ride and Tear in My Heart showcase the band's lighter, more playful side. Ride bends an infectious reggae-inspired rhythm with introspective lyrics, creating a song that's just as fun as it is thought-provoking. Tear in My Heart, a love song with a rebellious edge, injects humor and charm into their catalog, proving that the band doesn't take itself too seriously. This duality, the ability to balance light and dark, joy and despair, is what makes their music so relatable. Life isn't one-dimensional, and neither is their music. Whether you're looking for something to cry to, dance to, or think about, 21 Pilots has a song for you. Another hallmark of 21 Pilots' music is relatability. Tyler and Josh tackle themes that aren't universally, yet deeply personal in a way, creating songs that feel like they were written just for you. Whether you're exploring these existential questions or celebrating life's simple pleasures, their music is a way of meeting listeners where they are. For many fans, their songs provide solace during difficult times. Tracks like Holding On To You and Migraine speak directly to the struggles of mental health, offering both validation and encouragement. The lyrics don't sugarcoat reality, but they also don't give in to despair. Instead, they strike balance, acknowledging pain while emphasizing resilience. At the same time, their music celebrates the beauty of connection and self-discovery. Songs like My Blood and Bandito emphasize loyalty, solidarity, and the importance of finding your tribe, or a group of people in a sense. These messages resonate particularly strongly with the fans who have found a community and support within the clique. What ultimately sets 21 Pilots apart is their authenticity. An industry so often criticized for its emphasis on image and marketability, Tyler and Josh have stayed true to themselves. With their willingness to be vulnerable, experimental with their sound, and engage directly with their fans has created a legacy that's impactful as it is inspiring. Their music isn't just entertainment, it's an experience. It's a conversation between the band and their listeners, a shared journey through the highs and lows of life. This connection, combined with their innovative approach to the genre and storytelling, ensures that 21 Pilots' impact will be felt for years to come. In the end, their music holds up because it's real. It's music that breaks boundaries, speaks honestly, and resonates emotionally. A rare combination that has cemented their place as one of the most influential bands of their generation. The music industry often feels like it operates within a rigid structure. Trends dictate what gets radio play, streaming algorithms reward conformity, and artists frequently face pressure to stick to a tried-and-true formula to remain commercially viable. In this environment, 21 Pilots have emerged as a breath of fresh air, demonstrating that success doesn't have to come at the cost of creativity or individuality. Their approach to music defies conventions at every turn. By blending genres as disparate as hip-hop, alternative rock, electronic, and even ukulele-driven pop, they've crafted a sound that is uniquely theirs. This genre fluidity not only sets them apart, but also challenges the industry's reliance on categorization. Their success proves that music doesn't have to neatly fit into boxes to resonate with audiences. Albums like Trench and Blurry Face serve as perfect examples. These records aren't just collections of songs, they're immersive experiences that invite listeners into a world of storytelling, metaphor, and introspection. The concept-driven nature of their work feels like an art form more than a product designed for mass consumption. Yet they managed to achieve massive commercial success without compromising their artistic vision. In doing so, they've inspired other artists to take risks and embrace authenticity. Their ability to push boundaries while staying true to themselves has set a new standard for creativity in the music industry. For example, artists like Billie Eilish and Halsey and others have followed suit, exploring unconventional sounds and deeply personal themes in ways that feel reminiscent of the trail blazed by 21 Pilots. One of the most profound impacts of 21 Pilots is their ability to inspire both fans and fellow musicians. Their influence extends far beyond the music itself, touching the lives of those who connect with their art on a deeply personal level. 21 Pilots has created a safe space for listeners to confront and embrace their own struggles. Tyler Joseph's candid exploration of topics like anxiety, depression, and self-doubt have resonated with fans who often feel isolated or misunderstood. Songs like Car Radio and Migraine from Bessel don't just speak about these issues, they validate the emotions and experiences of those going through similar challenges. For many fans, the band's music has served as a lifeline. It's not uncommon to hear stories of people who credit 21 Pilots with helping them through their darkest times. This connection goes beyond typical fandom. It's a bond built in shared understanding and mutual support. The Clique, as their fan base has been previously called, has become a community where people can share stories, find solace, and feel less alone. Their openness about mental health has also paved the way for other artists to address these issues in their own work. In an industry that has historically shied away from such topics, 21 Pilots has shown vulnerability can be strength, not a liability. By normalizing discussions around mental health, they've helped dismantle the stigma that often surrounds these conversations. Younger artists have taken note, drawing inspiration from Tyler and Josh's approach to songwriting and performance. Whether it's exploring personal struggles, experimenting with unconventional sounds, or connecting deeply with fans, the influence of 21 Pilots is evident in the work of many rising stars. At its core, the legacy of 21 Pilots is one of hope, a message woven through their music, their performances, and their interactions with fans. This hope isn't sugar-coated or naive, it's rooted in the acknowledgement of life's challenges and the belief that those challenges can be overcome. Songs like Holding On To You and My Blood encapsulate this message beautifully. They acknowledge the pain and struggle, but also emphasize the resilience, support, and the importance of fighting through difficult times. In Holding On To You, Tyler sings about clinging to hope even when everything feels overwhelming, while My Blood is a powerful anthem of loyalty and solidarity, reminding listeners that they're never alone. Even in darker tracks like Neon Gravestones carry a message of hope, urging listeners to value life and resist the pull of despair. By tackling these topics head-on, the band doesn't just offer comfort, they inspire action, encouraging fans to seek help, support one another, and find strength in their shared experiences. The Skeleton Clique embodies this legacy of hope. More than just a fan base, it's a movement built on the values that Tyler and Josh have championed through their music. Fans often describe the Clique as family, a network of people who uplift and support one another both online and in real life. It's a testament to the band's ability to foster connection and build something meaningful that extends far beyond music itself. By addressing topics like mental health, identity, and personal growth, 21 Pilots have helped shift the cultural conversation. In a world that often values superficiality, they've prioritized substance. Their work challenges listeners to think critically, confront their feelings, and engage with issues that matter. This shift isn't limited to their own music. The normalization of mental health discussions in popular culture owes a debt to artists like 21 Pilots, who were willing to tackle these topics before they became widely accepted. Their influence has helped create an environment where vulnerability is celebrated, not stigmatized. In the end, the true measure of their impact lies on the lives they've touched. 21 Pilots isn't just a band. They're a source of inspiration, a beacon of hope, and a catalyst for change. Their music has helped people find their voice, their community, and their strength. Their willingness to be authentic, vulnerable, and innovate has set new standards for what it means to be an artist. As they continue to evolve, their legacy will only grow. 21 Pilots has proven that music can be more than entertainment. It can be a lifeline, a revolution, and a reminder that we're all in this together. They haven't changed music, they've also changed lives. And that, more than anything, is what makes them a band that will be remembered for a long time. Twenty-One Pilots is more than just a band, they're a phenomenon. From their groundbreaking music to their innovative fan engagement, they've redefined what it means to be an artist in the modern era. Whether you're a casual listener or a die-hard member of the Clique, there's no denying the impact that they've had on music and culture. They've shown us that authenticity, creativity, and connection can change the world. Here's to Tyler and Josh, the duo that changed music forever. Thank you so much for watching this video. It was by far the longest script I've ever written and had put the most detail into it as a whole. Feel free to leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments and hit that subscribe button while you're down there. I never ask you guys to do that. That feels kind of weird, but you should do it. As always, stay alive, and I will see you all in the next video.